G'day folks, welcome to this OCC Queensland Daily Weather App. Today the 4th of the 1st, 2023. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor Townsvillesheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. Alright, same up north. Look at that. Monsoon continues to pump lots of moisture, lots of showers, lots of squall lines pushing into the Cape and into the Gulf country as well. Less so squall lines in the Gulf, more so just rainfall in the Gulf. We can see new convection building up already this morning, towards the end of the morning, around that northern interior. Same as it has done every other day so far this week. What's different about today is we're expecting to see more convective activity down south as well, and eventually pushing into the southeast Queensland district and pushing into central Queensland tonight and early tomorrow. Thanks to Meteorologic's multi-model ensemble, we can see that there's a high probability of storm activity across the Western Cape and through the Gulf country at 1 p.m. At 4 p.m, we just increase our likelihood of some storms around the central and southern inland parts of the state, maybe something around the southeast hinterland areas. Quite widespread potential for showers and thunderstorms, also spreading through the northern interior and even potentially around the northeast coastal ranges. As we go into 7 p.m, we can see that probability of storm activity increasing, particularly across central inland Queensland. You can see lots of showers and thunderstorm potential up there in the Cape and particularly around the southeast Gulf country. As we go through into 10 p.m, you'll notice increased probability of storm activity pushing into central eastern Queensland and southeastern Queensland. Significant opportunities for showers and thunderstorms across the Gulf country and across North Tropical coastal regions. As we go into 1 p.m, you can see storm activity, 1 a.m. I should say, storm activity pushing into southeast Queensland, storm activity pushing into central east Queensland. We can see storm activity rebuilding across the Gulf country and potentially some showers and isolated thunderstorms around the North Tropical coast and Herbert coastline. As we go into 4 a.m, you can see storm activity pushing offshore in the morning across southeast Queensland, central east Queensland potentially as well. Lots of showers and storms up around the Western Cape, lots of showers and storms in northwest Queensland, and notice here just an increase in shower activity and potential storm activity across the Herbert region. As we go into 7 a.m. in the morning, we can see overnight early morning storms are pushing offshore down in southeast Queensland. We can see some morning showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm there in that Townsville district, and widespread convective development across the western parts of the Cape and the Gulf country. Between now and when we speak again tomorrow morning, you can see lots of heavy rainfall across the far northern interior regions, the Gulf country, the Gulf of Carpentaria, the western parts of Cape York Peninsula, particularly more so towards the central and southern western parts of the Cape York Peninsula. Notice widespread shower and thunderstorm potential across the central interior, also the southeast inland and southern inland parts of the state, and overnight tonight or tonight at some stage, expecting to see some of those storms getting towards southeast and central east Queensland. As with always, storms are going to be hit and miss. Some of you are going to get rain, some of you aren't. That's a tough pill to swallow for some people, but that unfortunately is the nature of the beast. You'll also notice by tomorrow morning we'll start to see some showers spreading finally south of Cairns and down towards the Herbert region. Speaking of tomorrow, we can see a low pressure system forming across the northern interior parts of the state around the Gulf country, pushing eastwards into the northern interior parts of Queensland, into the northeast coastal ranges and getting offshore on Friday around the Townsville district. As that low pushes offshore, winds will increase across the coastline. That low is going to continue pushing away to the east-southeast and gradually deepen as it does so. There is no sign at this stage of that low pushing anywhere back towards the Queensland coastline. So once it's off for good. If you're interested in learning more about that low, why it's happening, where it's happening, what it's going to do in terms of weather, we'll discuss it here in a couple of days' time. But if you want to know about it now, head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au and check out our subscription options. That's where we have way more time to go into way more detail about way more stuff. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching this video. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy those storms.